Here with South Pasadena star Omar Soufi, 60 feet 11 inches. He can call himself the silver medalist at the California State Championships in the shot put. It was one blessing to be able to see you have that experience at Stanford. This is even another level among that, Omar. Like, just what's in your heart right now, man?
Honestly, anytime I get to talk to Mr. Bowl here, it's that's a good day.
Anytime I get to talk to Omar Soufi, it's a great day.
And you know what? It's just like, it's surreal almost. It's like picture perfect. But as far as my season goes, I don't remember the last time I cried, but I had to contain myself. I was about to cry when I saw it go over 60 because the amount of work I had to put into this, like I started my season throwing 52-3 was my season.
I know,
opener.
my man.
And then, like, my fourth meet was 50 feet 11, four meets in a row. I didn't even beat my junior year PR. If I could just, like, the amount of work I put into this, the amount, like, even my nose started gushing blood in my first throw here. And I just, like, adverse conditions make me better, which is what I like to say.
You're a warrior. You're a warrior, man. I mean, the fact of the matter that we get to see your evolution, your development, your growth, your improvement, and then you're doing it side by side with one of the great athletes in both football and throwing in California history. Like, how meaningful is that for you, that you're literally shoulder to shoulder with McKay Madsen?
No, you know what? I'm just glad I get to throw at that level, you know. My improvement, I was just thinking about it. At the beginning of the season, I wasn't even projected to make it, but you have to be delusional. And that's exactly what I was. I was entirely delusional. I kept saying, all right, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. Everybody looked at me like, yes! You know, like, they were hopeful, but they were realistic. For me, I was dead set and delusional. And that's what it took, and it took all of the work, all of the late nights, all the times I threw in rain, in the pouring rain. I had to go in the gym, set up with jump ropes, a ring. And then I had to throw during the fires of Eaton fires. I had to put a mask on to go out and throw. But it's just the dedication, the amount of work I put in. I remember telling my coach, Coach Garcia, in the beginning of the season, I was like, Coach, I'm like a bacteria, I'm a symbiote. I will multiply, I will like exponentially grow. I just need time and water. And he said, Omar, don't call yourself a bacteria. And then I said, all right, Coach, I'm a symbiote. I'm like venom. But I'm just so grateful that I get to throw at this level. This state championships, this really, like, this meet embodies, like perfectly embodies like what competitiveness is. And I'm just so glad I get to be a part of this, always. Alhamdulillah. Not me. Half of me. Mostly. My favorite quote recently I've come across is that God will steer the boat, but you must row. And I rowed, and I trusted God through all of my fails and mishaps, and all the times where it was, you know, even uncertain whether I was gonna make it in an athletic career. You just have to be patient, and you have to keep going. You have to be delusional. And now that I'm here and I did it, honestly, what's on my mind right now is I don't know, my mind's pretty clear.
Got a good meal, man.
I'm just happy to be in the moment, and I'm happy to be talking to you as well.
And I as well. Obviously, incredible support from your family, Coach Nick, Coach Mike, the entire South Pasadena program. You have done them proud. It is no longer delusion. It is reality, dude. That medal is very real, and you deserve every bit of it. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bull.